Hey guys, quick disclaimer before the video starts. I just wanted to say that these farms absolutely need to be 5 plots long and 1 plot wide for them to be a super farm. Secondly, I wanted to let you guys know that I really appreciate all the support that I got in my recent videos. I did not expect them to blow up as much as they did. 700 views definitely wasn't my expectation for the video, but thank you very much. Thirdly and finally, if you guys have any suggestions that you want me to try in the comment section below on Hypixel Skyblock, I'm more than happy to try them out because I'm quite out of ideas right now. And, well, enjoy the video now. Hello random strangers on the internet, welcome back to another Hypixel Skyblock video. Today I will be showcasing you how to build all my super farms that are on my garden. So, for starters, here are the tools you're going to need. You're going to need a basket of seeds, Nether Wart pouch, builder's ruler, a pickaxe of some kind, an axe of some kind, a shovel, a prisma pump, a hoe of some kind. You don't really need a builder's one, I just sort of have it. So let's get started. By the way, all the timestamps for all the crops will be in the description below, so if you have a crop that you want to see how to build, it's in the description. But I would highly recommend watching this video all the way through because you'll know how to lay out your farm, so enjoy. So this is the plot I will be using to show how to build the farms. This side will be used to show the farm on that side, and this side will be used to show the farm on this side. So let's get started. So we are going to start with Nether Wart. Now, how to build Nether Wart? Well, simply you're going to need a bunch of soul sand, right? And basically you want to go to the edge of your garden, at least this is how I laid it out, of your plot, and you're going to go into place 5. There, simple like that, 5, right? And then here you're going to want to place a temporary block for 5, and then you're going to have to do it again. After you have built 5 layers, which is basically all you can build, you're going to want to place some carpet down here. So you need to place carpet down here. There. Then you're going to need your temporary block again. Place it here. Place it. Do it again until the top. After you're done, you can now break all the showcase blocks. I've already broken those, but just break all of these. Now that you have this built, all you want to do now is plant the nether warts down, so we'll be doing that now. Oh yeah, small mistake by me. You might want to break these edge blocks here so you can actually plant the nether wart on like these rows, for example. So, this is wrong basket. Yeah, place. And then after all your seeds are placed, just replace all the soul sand. And that's your nether wart farm basically done. Okay, so next up, we will be doing carrots. Now, before we start, if you're planning on placing your carrot farm next to the nether wart farm, you might want to build a wall here because you're going to need to place a water source block for your carrots. So you can use like dirt or something. I'll just use dirt to do it and just build it up all the way to the top. And well, that's all you really need. Now, because I don't want to make the same mistake again, I'm actually just going to block up this side of the farm because I don't want to ruin my nether wart farm. But you can start building the carrots now. Now what you want to do is go 1 block away from here and start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. And once again doing the same temporary block strategy all the way up. And now after you're done with this, basically what you want to do is go to the end and break all these blocks here, which you will be replacing later. Now after you've broken all the side blocks and cut off the end, what you want to do is you want to take your builder's ruler and once again place a dirt row there, like that. And you want to place a bunch of trapdoors underneath on the top part of this block. So sort of something like this. And until you get to the end, then you want to break this and start on the top, on this layer, on this row, and continue the process. all the way to the top. After you've built all the trapdoors, you want to come over to this side and start placing the water. I'm going to be doing it with a magical water bucket because Prisma bombs are not really that great at placing water across a deep place. And once you've accumulated with that area full of water, you just want to start tilling everything, including this block. Now, after you've tilled everything, what you want to do is get your basket of seeds and start planting carrots, potatoes, or wheat, or whatever you want across this layer. Which in my case, I'll be doing carrots. Now, once you're done with planting all of that, what you want to do is once again get your builder's ruler, or actually you just need a bunch of dirt blocks really, and you want to cover this block up so there's no water left here. And now what you can do is sort of come here and sort of, I guess, replace all these blocks that you broke before. Okay, so after you have gotten this, you want to start going up and placing one block here on each row, and get your trapdoors and start placing them here so they line up with all of these. Now next, what you want to do is break these blocks, then you want to till them, and then you want to take your basket of seeds full of your carrots and place it in these blocks. Now, after you're done with building this part, what you want to do is, I guess, start again with building another like row here. Again, 5 rows long, doing the same strat all the way back up. And after you've done this, you basically just want to do exactly what you did with the carrot farm over here. In my case, I'll be doing this part with wheat. Oh, and also you might want to place a water block here, like a water block. If you're going to be building another farm, that's not necessary, but you can sort of visit my island and check out my potato farm to see that. Also, I will not be doing 3 farms here. I will just simply be doing 2 for demonstration purposes. If you want to see how to do the 3rd farm, which is over there, you can visit my garden and check it out. But for this, I will just be using these 2 carrot and wheat farms. So if you want to check out the potato farm, just visit my garden. But you basically just want to build a wall up here if you're only going to have these 2 farms. Water source blocks. Start tilling everything. And you just want to start planting the wheat seeds. Then you're going to want to take the dirt and basically block it off. Now, once you've built the bottom row, what you want to do is take your Prisma pump and place water along here. Oh, that failed. My video recording accidentally cut out, but you should basically be done with carrots and wheat. I will not be doing potatoes because, you know, I don't have the time for that today. But you can always visit my garden to see that. But next, we're going to be moving on to mushrooms. So for mushrooms, you're going to want a bunch of podzol, and you're going to want a, well, not a lot, but you're going to need some cobblestone slabs. Notes, for the slabs, you don't need cobblestone. I just chose cobblestone because it's on the bazaar. But, yeah, you basically just want to start by placing 5 rows of podzol, one above this layer. So, sort of like that, one above a slab, right? And then you just want to sort of cover this up in slabs. There, 5. Then you're going to want to place some cobblestone slabs along this area, like that. And just sort of continue the process all the way along. What I would recommend you do is just sort of do something like this. But you're only going to need about 4 rows of this. Oh, I forgot this. So yeah, you're only going to need 4 rows of this. Make sure to have 5 rows of this, then cobblestone, 5 rows of this, then cobblestone, 5 rows of this, cobblestone. Okay, there, cobblestone. yeah, what you want to do now is you want to get mushrooms and start planting them on the end row. So on this row, this row, this row. But yeah, once you're done planting all these mushrooms on the end row, you're going to want to basically repeat the process of placing slabs over here. So, but yeah, after you're done placing all of that, you want to go back to the start and you want to repeat this process. How you're going to be doing this is you're going to go to your slab, place 2 temporary blocks, then builder's ruler, layer of cobblestone row, break these 2 temporary blocks and do it for all 4 other rows or 3 other rows. But basically, after you've done these, you want to go again 2 blocks up and start placing pods all across every row. But yeah, after building 2 layers, this should already basically be infinite once you place the mushrooms across the end row again. But if you want, you can place another 3rd row following the same law, building 2 blocks up and doing that. But after you're done with that, what you want to do is break all these placeholder blocks. Now for the cocoa bean farm, you can only have 1 layer of cocoa bean. I recommend you just take 12 layers of cocoa beans because you're going to build a sugarcane farm on top of the cocoa bean farm. So what you want to do is place 1 cobblestone layer, wait 2, 1 cobblestone layer, wait 2, 1, and all the way until you have 12 these rows. Now once you have 12 rows, you just want to make it 1 higher. And then once you're done with that, you're going to want to spend your net worth on jungle wood. By the way, you need to build it 3 layers on each time, so like 1, 2, 3 above the cobblestone. And now once you're done with this, it really is just a simple process of just placing cocoa beans on every single row. By the way, this task is way easier with a basket of seeds now that they've allowed to place basket of seeds, cocoa beans, cactus, and sugarcane. So I guess use it. But yeah, once you're done with this, your cocoa bean farm is basically complete. And now what you want to do is, I guess, start placing your sugar canes on top, which basically goes. This will be where you're going to place your water on these on this wood block. So what you want to do is break these end cocoa beans, which you will replace back later. Now, once you work on the top block, what you want to do is get another placeholder block, which I'll be using cobblestone again. And after you've placed this cobblestone, what you want to do is get your dirt one on the top and start placing dirt on top. Oh, as well as over here, right? You notice that there's an open water block. Just grab a block, place it here, and dirt. There, and now you're solved. Now what you want to do is dig up these 2 dirt blocks, get rid of this block, and replace these 2 blocks with cocoa beans. And then after you've done that, you want to cover it up and then do the process all the way along. Okay, so after you're done replacing all the cobblestone blocks below with cocoa beans and placing the dirt block on top, what you want to do is get this prisma pump and get it placed across. And by the way, sometimes this will happen. Just go to the next block and place it. This doesn't really matter too much with sugarcane. So now after you're done with that part, what you basically want to do is again fill up your basket of seeds with sugarcane and place it in between these rows, like here. Then after that, you're going to want to place a block at the end here, which yes, will get rid of some Nether warts, but that's completely normal. And you basically want to cover it up, so like that. And there. Now you can break these blocks again and replace the water. And now once you've opened up the water blocks here, what you want to do is again place dirt blocks over and replace the sugar canes. And you're basically done with the sugarcane farm. Now, starting to make everything infinite. We're going to be starting with Nether Wart with this one. So, for starters, let's say I'm going to be placing my teleport pad over here. You want to be going down this way, then breaking this block, then going all the way down there, breaking the end block there, going down, 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 all the way until you reach the bottom, which you're going to be placing a staircase and a teleport pad to teleport right back up here. The same thing applies with carrot, wheat, and potatoes. So yeah, you can check out my farms all the way over there if you want to check it out. / visit Duckster Gangster. But next up, we're going to be doing mushrooms. Now, let's say you're going to be farming from this side. What you want to do is break these end blocks again. And you want to place this with cobblestone. Next, you want to go around over to here. Break these blocks. And you basically want to do that same twisting, turning sort of pattern all the way across until you get to this point, which is when you're going to just break this block and you're down onto the bottom layer. And then you're going to start the twisting, turning cycle all the way around back to the end. And in which case you're going to end up on this block, and you're just going to want to place a staircase here and a teleport pad here, which will just lead you back up here, and you can start farming again. Now for the sugarcane farm. Once you're done, you basically want to map out a start point again. So let's say I want to start here, right? And I want to farm like this. You're going to want to break this block. Then I have no dirt block, but I'll just do this. Then you want to go. Then after that, you can sort of like do some sort of AFK type of thing where you can just go across like this. I'm sure everyone's aware of that sort of strat, and you just want to continue that all the way to the end. And once you're done, you're gonna, not on this side, but you want to place a teleport pad either here or that side, whichever side you end on, and that teleports you back there, and it should be infinite. Now, what you want to do with cocoa beans is really simple. You just want to break out the end blocks over here. So after you've cut out these, what you want to do is basically come around to here, right? Let's say I'm going to be starting on this block. What you want to do is basically just farm like this, or like this, and then come back across like this. Then when you hit the back, just come across here, then go across, and so on, so on, so on, until you get to the end of the farm, where you're going to place a teleport pad, which leads you right back to there. And that basically concludes all the farms that I would be covering for in today's video. So thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate you guys' support on my recent few videos. Expect more videos to come soon. And if you would like to visit my garden, I will put signs with all the speeds you need for all the crops, and you can also copy my farms, like all my super farms, like for example this one, which I will upload soon. And happy farming!